I greet you with the news that India have won the toss in the first ODI match between West Indies and India. They have asked West Indies to bat first. The West Indies playing 11 is King, Myers, Athanaze, Hope, Edmire Powell, Shepherd, Carrier, Drakes, and Motti. While the Indian playing 11 is Rohit Sharma, Gill, Kohli, Suryakumar Yadav, Kishan, Pandey, Jadeja, Shardul Thakur, Kuldeep Yadav, Mukesh Kumar, and Umran Malik. They have gone in with four pacers, with Umran Malik being capable of bowling above 150 kilometers per hour. They have gone in with the two left-arm spinner. This is a strong Indian batting lineup, but we expect that West Indies will put their best foot forward. We may not be totally agree with the 11 that have been selected, but it is now that 11 responsibility to do us proud, to perform well. Hello everyone and welcome to the show. Thank you for being here for this watch along. Please slash a like in the video and click on the subscribe button. And remember our official partner, One Win Bet. We'll be here for as long as possible, probably until the first drinks break, as we communicate and we enjoy each other's company. It will be a tall harder for West Indies to win this match, but we are open against hope. Sorry about that. We are open against hope that we'll be able to pull it off. I don't think it's a bad batting lineup. Rain, there's a 30% chance of rain as the first ball is bowled and displayed into the offside by Brandon King, and there is no run. So the score after one delivery and the first ball being bowled by Hardik Pandey. Pandey is opening the bowling for the Indian team. So the man on strike is Brandon King. With him is Myers. So Myers and King are opening the batting for the West Indies. We are none without loss after one delivery. So it's a second delivery to be bowled. It's a 50 over match, not a T20 match. As Pandey moves in now and passes the umpire ball to King. That's a sharp rising delivery. King took the right hand off the bat and played it down in front of him, and there is no run. So after two delivery, the West Indies been asked to bat first or none for none. King and Myers open the bowling, along with King and Myers opening the batting. Along with King and Myers, there's Athanaze, Hope, Edmire. Athanaze playing his first ODI match on home side. Edmire, Powell, Shepherd, Carrier, Drakes, Motti, and Seals. That's a strong 11. We can pull off the upset. The entire world expect India to win, but I think we can pull off this upset. Pandey moves into King outside the stump, and King's drive magnificently through the cover. This will run very close to the boundary. It's getting there now. It's into the boundary for 4. So Hardik Pandey pitched up outside the stump, and King in that elegant, languid manner of his just stroke it comfortable through the offside down to the cover boundary for 4. So West Indies is off the mark, and West Indies are 4 without loss after 3 deliveries. So that was a good shot by King. He just came onto the front foot, hit the ball on top of the bounce, beat the man at short extra cover, and raced away down to the cover boundary for 4 as King circles over his bat as Pandey now surveys field. He's about to move in now. He starts his run-up. Head bandage, passes the umpire ball to King, and King beaten outside the half stump. That was a good delivery. It touched down just about foot stump and then leave the batsman with pace. I told you yesterday that Pandey is capable of bowling up to 140 kilometers per hour. And so that was a good fast delivery that shaped away from King. Oh, good seam position. Well bowled Pandey. And as a batsman, you just have to hope that you miss those, especially the first over of the match. This white ball will swing for over or 2. And there are 2 white balls being used, one at each end as Pandey makes his way in bowl to King. And this one back of a length, and King is just standing up tall in his crease and just defending the ball in front of him. And there's no run, and the score remained on 4 without loss. So as as I was saying, they are using 2 white balls, one from each end. So one ball will only bowl 25 overs. So expect that for the first 4 overs, there will be a little swing. And so it is expected that these swings happen. But Samson is on the field, and it is in the 11. We do not have Samson in the 11. So who is he on the field on so early? Or somebody is wearing his shirt. Pandey bowl to King, and King drives, but he cannot beat mid off. Called Rohit Sharma field, and there is no run. At the end of the first over, King is on 4. Myers yet to face the West Indies 4 without loss after 1 over. So I'll thank you all for being here. I will go to your comments. Good morning. Good morning, the champion. How are you doing? Welcome. Glad to see you. Sheldon Smith, you are saying that it is on. I don't understand how Joseph and Sinclair did not make it 11. But I guess they want to play the home players like Drake's. Thomas was also unfortunate. Now, you're entitled to your opinion, Sheldon, but what I would say, I would not have this 11 that is on the field either. I'm glad that Joseph is not playing. I have said it many times that Joseph should not be playing ODI cricket. So I'm glad that he's not playing. Now, I want us to support the 11 that is on the field. That's what I'm asking. Support the 11. As Mukesh Kumar starts second over and bowl to Myers. Myers drive to the man at extra cover and field, and there's no run. Sorry about that. So after 1.1 over, West Indies are now 4 without loss as Myers drove the first ball to the man at short cover, and there's no run. As I was saying, Sheldon, that would not be my 11 that I've started also, but I am supporting the 11 that is on the field. Kumar bowl to Myers, and Myers just guide the ball to the man at backward point, and there's no run. I'm supporting the 11 that is on the field, so let's just support the 11 that is on the field. They have played the spinners and medium pacers and left the quicks on the bench. Well, yeah, but let us just support Sheldon. Let us just support. I understand. I would not have played that team. I said it before. I would not have played that 11. But I'm backing this 11 because at this time, only the 11 that is on the field, only the 11 that has been named can win this match. West Indies are 4 without loss as Kumar bowls to Myers outside the stump. He cuts and misses, and that one rising outside the stump and through to the keeper Sharma, and there is no run. Well, that stroke that Myers played, I do not have an issue at him cutting at a wide delivery, at a short delivery outside the stump rising. But that delivery was rising and he was trying to cut it down. If he was more balanced at the crease, he would have cut that delivery over the slip, over the gully for 4. So that's the issue I have with that shot. That shot, he should have looked to hit it in the air, over backward point, over gully. As Kumar moves it over the wicket, ball to Myers, and Myers drive to the man at mid-off, and there is no run. The West Indies remained and 4 without loss. We are in over number 2. The first ODI between both teams. Remember to smash a like in the video and click on that subscribe button. So Mukesh Kumar is bowling along with Pandey. Those are the 2 that have opened the bowling. India won the toss and have batted first. So let's take a look at the field here. So there's a slip as it goes off the field. I was just looking at a slip. Alec Athanaze is playing his first ODI and home side. So good luck to him as Kumar makes his way in past the umpire, ball to Myers, and Myers again. That one was too close to him though. It was a nothing shot there from Myers. He was neither defending nor attacking. It was a nothing shot, and it goes through to be taken by the keeper, and West Indies remain and 4 without loss. It was really a nothing shot. It was too close to him, and he was neither defending nor attacking, and it beats him, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run, and the score remained, as I said, 4 without loss. As he adjusts his gloves, just trying to get his composure. That is Myers here, just trying to work on his composure and get back his composure as West Indies are 4 without loss as 𝚒𝚜𝚒𝚗𝚒 moves in now to bowl to Myers over the wicket and bowl to Myers, and that one is and just about mid-ground leg stump, and Myers just strokes the ball down to mid-on, just standing up tall, and at the end of over number 2, made the ball by 𝚒𝚜𝚒𝚗𝚒. His first over of the match, and so the score remain and 4 without loss. Marisa Wilson, good morning. Bless up, Barrington. How are you? Good morning, Athena. How are you? Welcome to the show. We are glad that you are here. We need over 300. I would say so too, Wilson. We need over 300. Good morning. Okay, so Ian, how are you doing, Ian? India has 2 of my favorite 2020 players, Pandey and Kishan. Okay, good. But remember, it's an ODI match, though. Gerard Mead, good to see you. How you doing, legend? Welcome to the show. Good to see you. How the Ashes going? The last time I checked, England were 157 for 3. So you could put an update on the Ashes in the chat as King turns that one off his hip. The third over being bowled by Pandey, and King turned it off his hip down to backward square leg, and where he's through for a single. He has moved up to 5. And West Indies are 5 without loss after 2.1 over. The second over of Pandey bowling effort today. He has so far conceded all 5 runs that India have conceded. And so he walks back to his mark in those blue boots of his. He polishes the ball away on his pants. He has a blue headband over his head as he now begins to move in. Up to the wicket now, just about now, and bowl to Myers, and Myers off the back foot and punch it beautifully through the covers. They're gone for 1, they come back for the second, and Myers is off the mark, and West Indies is now 7th without loss. Why though? I'm asking the question, why though is Pandey allowed to bowl in those things that he has on his arm there? Why is he allowed to bowl in those, what they call it, sleeves? Those sleeves that he has with that color, with the white ball coming out of it. Why are the West Indies batsmen allowing him to bowl with those though? He's no Curtly Ambrose. He needs to take them off. As Myers seconds now and wait for Pandey, who is there, and bowl to him. And Myers again looking to force this one through the offside. It got the inner portion of the bat and goes out to the man at sharp mid-wicket, and there is no run. Certainly, if I was batting, I would not have allowed him to bowl in those sleeves. It is too close to the white ball. If he wants to wear some blue sleeves, fine. But those are too close, and I would not allow him to be bowling in those sleeves. The West Indies batsmen need to be confident, and they need to be firm. And they need to say to the umpire, Pandey needs to take off those sleeves. But they won't do it because they're all looking T20 franchise contract at the IPL. So they don't want to upset an Indians. But then you have to be strong as Pandey moves in and bowl to Myers, and Myers down the pitch and swings to the man. Over, is he out? Yes, Myers out. So that's the first West Indies wicket. A careless shot by Myers, coming down the pitch to Pandey and swinging it, not timing it. And Myers gone. So Myers gone for 2. A careless shot by Myers. We cannot accept that. It's a 50 over match. This is just the 3rd over of the innings. Just see out these first 4, 6 over. That shot was not on. He chipped down the pitch. Pandey saw him coming, dug the tin short. He tried to pull it, and it just lobbed for a simple catch to Rohit Sharma at mid-on. So that was a disappointing end to Myers. So in the 3rd over, Myers gone for 2. The West Indies lost their first wicket, and I'm very disappointed with the strokes that Myers played. We hope now that he comes and he bowls a very good spell with the new ball. So that was very disappointing from Myers. Very disappointing. You just can't accept those strokes. And again, thank you, Gerard Mead. England are 193 for 4. Again, you want to support the team. But it is very challenging when they play these types of shots and get out. That was a wrong stroke. It was not called for. It was totally uncalled for. And Athanaze is now at the crease making his debut for the West Indies on home side. This is not his debut ODI match, but this is his first match in the West Indies, in the Caribbean for the team. I do not understand that strokes from Myers. And a number of persons know the call for his exclusion from the team is going to get louder. That must have been a brain fade. I cannot understand the stroke. Athanaze now to face up to Pandey. I think Pandey is going to go short to him as Pandey moves in. Yes. And Athanaze just turns the ball into the man at short mid-wicket and there is no run. Turn the ball to the man at short mid-wicket. That was touching down just on about leg and middle stump, and Athanaze looked very composed, turn it to the man at mid-wicket, and the score is now 7-1. It was not a good shot from Myers. One, he leaves his ground too early. He leaves it so early that Pandey could see him coming and dubbed it in short. And then he went through with the shot and just lobbed the ball to Rohit Sharma. As Pandey moves in, ball to Athanaze, and that one is on the middle and half stump, and he just plays it down in front of him on the onside, and there is no run. After 3 over, West Indies are 7-1. Welcome to the show, Shalene Lale. Good morning. I think Thomas should have gotten a chance. I have him in my 11, but he's not there. So let us support the 11 on the field. But when I put out my predicted 11 yesterday, I have had Thomas in the squad. But welcome. I'm glad that you are here. Being a supporter of Thomas, I'm very welcome. Good morning. Sir, who are you bringing? Good morning, sir. Who bringing the cricket live? Well, I'm watching it on Sportsmax at the moment. If you are in Jamaica, you can watch it either on Sportsmax, or if you're in the Caribbean, you can watch it on Sportsmax. And there is this app, Live Cricket TV. You can download that app. Mukesh Kumar over the wicket, ball to King. That one jogged in back sharply, take him on the tie pad, and it rolls out into the offside, and there is no run. The rash guards are normal these days. The rash guards. Okay. Interesting to see Athanaze at 3. I always expected him to be at 3. Remember Supernova yesterday? I have Athanaze at number 3 in my predicted play in 11. So I have him at 3. No, that not looking good. Yes, it was not a good looking shot at all. As Mukesh Kumar makes his way now to bowl to Brandon King, who is on 5, up to the wicket and bowl to Brandon King, who opened the face of the bat and guided down to the man at third man, and they're through for a single. West Indies pushed on to 8-1. We are in over number 4, being bowled by Mukesh Kumar. So, Supernova 22, did you make it to the ground? Did you make it to the ground? Yesterday you're talking, did you? Okay. Oh, Sheldon is asking Supernova if he's at Kensington Oval. Are you there, Supernova? You can send us some pictures. Saturday maybe, Sheldon. Okay, so he's saying, oh, Myers not even scored 30 or a 40. As we watch Athanaze, as Mukesh Kumar over the wicket, ball to Athanaze, and that one outside the leg stump, he pads up. It seemed to have taken him on the pad. It seemed to, let's see, but that ball seemed to have taken him over the wicket, outside the off stump. He leaves alone, or it hit him on the back elbow and went very close to the stump. Because that ball was rising. He leaves alone. Did it hit the elbow or the bat? Whatever it hit, though, it went straight to the ground. And it didn't matter. It never went through to Kishan. But that could have come off the bat or the elbow. Very interesting there as Athanaze leave that one alone outside the half stump. But the bunks, there seem to be a lot of bunks in this pitch on the opening in this first hour. As Mukesh Kumar over the wicket, ball to Athanaze on the hip, and Athanaze took the left hand off the bat and just guided down to fine leg for a single. Let's see, is this a singer or is it off the hip? Yes, it's a singer. Athanaze is off the mark. That he's looking now at his elbow, so that ball did took him on the elbow. So he's off the mark in his first ODI in the West Indies. So Athanaze is 1 from 4 delivery. King is 6 from 9 delivery. West Indies, after 3.4 overs, are 9 without loss. So King is back on strike. So there's 2 slip for King, a backward point, a cover, and a mid-off. Just the normal feel, and a third man. As Mukesh Kumar moves in, ball to King, and King advancing down the pitch and just strokes this one to the fielder at mid-off, and there is no run. I do not have an issue with the batsman advancing down the pitch, but I just think that in a 50-over match, you can bat probably 6-7 overs before you start doing that. I do not see the need to do that in these first 4 overs, especially you know that this white ball soon stops swinging. And maybe by the time we reach the 6th over, it will definitely stop swinging. So I prefer to see the batsman stay in their crease to the Pacers. As Kumar passes the umpire and ball to King outside the half stump, he leaves alone. And that's the end of the 4th over. West Indies 9 for 1 after 4 overs. The batsman gone, Myers for 2. At the crease, King is on 6. With him, Athanaze on 1. Wickets look really good. Even bounce, something for everyone. It does. Good morning, Jennifer Brown. How are you? Welcome to the show. Glad that you are here, Mrs. Brown. Happy to see you here. Glad that you are here. So Athanaze is on 1. King is on 6. India won the toss and asked West Indies to take first strike. And after 4 overs, they are 9 for 1. Myers is going to definitely comes on under a lot of pressure as West Indies is half to a poor start, as that was really a wicket that we could not afford at that time. So Athanaze to face up to Hardik Pandey, who continues over the wicket and bowl to Athanaze, and Athanaze turned this one to the man at short mid-wicket, and there is no run. So for Athanaze, there's a square leg, there's a mid-wicket, there's a mid-on, there's 2 slips, and a wing of 3 fielders from backward point to mid-off. So backward point cover and mid-off, and there's a third man and a fine leg. So that's the field for Hardik Pandey bowling to Athanaze, as West Indies are 9 for 1 in over number 5, being bowled by the Indian vice-captain. So Athanaze seconds. He seconds now as we watch Pandey turns in the distance. He begins to move in now. Past the umpire, bowl to Athanaze, wide outside the half stump. Will this be called wide? Will this be the first wide of the match? Well, it seems not so, as the camera have not panned to the umpire. So it's not a wide, so the score remained on 9 for 1. We're in over number 5, being bowled by Hardik Pandey. And as I told you yesterday, 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗, I'd have expected 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗 to be the wicket keeper. I was listening to ESPN, and ESPN was saying that Samson would have been the wicket keeper. But no, I have predicted that 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗 would have been the wicket keeper. As Pandey bowls to a drives outside the stump, loose shot by Athanaze. It's true to the keeper, there's no run. So that was a loose shot there by Athanaze. The most could have happened from that, that he would have nicked off behind. So that was a loose shot. He's trying to drive off the up. There's not time. You will get enough opportunity to drive off the up. There's a saying in batting that if you are not at the crease, you cannot score runs. We need to stay at the crease. This ball will not swing after this over. I am almost certain of that. As Athanaze now looks up, as the wind picks up in Barbados at the Kensington Oval, and Hardik Pandey gathers, taking some deep breath, and reminds one of Gabriel. He looks unfit, but he runs in now, passes the umpire and ball to Athanaze on the leg side. And Athanaze whip this away. Beautiful shot down behind square. Let's see the signal from the umpire. 6 runs. Wonderful picked up shot and whipped away by Athanaze. Oh, what a shot by Athanaze. So there was Pandey straying on his pad, and Athanaze just whipped it away. Brilliant shot. When you can play those shots, why do you need to chase the wide ones? They will come into your zone. And that was a lovely shot by the young man. And he moves up to 7. The score is 15 for 1. Just stay there, Athanaze. The thing about players like Athanaze and Hope, they have enough shots that is, if they bat long enough, they will make runs. As Athanaze seconds over his bat now, as Pandey continues over the wicket and bowl to him outside the stump, and he drives through the cover. This will run very close to the boundary. It goes into the boundary now for 4. What a good looking shot by Athanaze. And Hardik Pandey pitched up outside his half stump, and Athanaze at his fluent best, he just eases onto the front foot, and he drove that through cover, beat the man at cover to his left, beat mid-off to his right, and it runs away into the cover boundary for 4. Good shot by Athanaze. Oh, he's looking good. He has moved up now to 11, and the score is 19 for 1. Final delivery of over number 5 to come. This young Athanaze is really looking good. May he stay there for a long while. As Pandey over the wicket, ball to him short. He just stands up and he just hope in the face of the bat and runs it down to backward point, looking for a single that is not there. So after 5 over, West Indies been asked to bat by India, or 19 for 1. Athanaze is on 11, 1-6 and 1-4. Brandon King is on 6, 1-4. And so after 5 over, West Indies 19 for 1. Athanaze looking really good with those 2 fluent shots. I think that we need Hope experience on top. If we are only 25 after 10 overs, can we make up? Gerard Mayer's technique is not good enough for him to open in 50 over cricket. Sherwin, good morning, Sherwin. How are you? Good morning. Are you happy with the starting 11? This pitch is perfect for Thomas and Joseph. As Mukesh Kumar over the wicket, ball to King down the leg side. That's definitely now will be the first wide as King tried to swing it away, misses, and it goes through to 𝚋𝚑𝚘𝚗. This would not have been my starting 11, Sherwin, but I'm supporting the 11 that have been named because this is the only 11 that can win this match for the West Indies. But it would have definitely not be my starting 11. As King circles over his bat and waits for Mukesh Kumar to come to him now. He looks up and see that Mukesh Kumar is halfway there now. He gathers momentum, passes the umpire and ball to King outside the ash stump, and nothing shot there again from King. He was neither again, just like Myers earlier, King was neither defending nor attacking. And that ball passed the outside edge and goes through to the keeper for no runs. He was not attacking, he was not defending, and nothing more than that ball would have edged behind. So West Indies need to rein in it here now. King just need to concentrate a little harder. We need a big effort from everyone that is in the playing 11 today. Mukesh Kumar about to move in now and he pulls up short. He didn't continue his run-up. There's a slight adjustment in the field. Now he begins to move in now. He's just about halfway there and he passes the umpire and ball to King, and King drives. That's a much better shot. That's more intent. That's more like it. That's a lovely shot through the covers. Pitched up by Mukesh Kumar and he drives it sweetly. He drove it sweetly through the cover down to the boundary for 4 and he moves up to 11. Now that was a much better shot. If you play that shot and you nick off, at least there was intent. That's what I'm saying. At least there was intent if you play that shot and you nick off to the keeper. The strokes before, there was no intent. It was a lazy effort, and we do not want to see that. We want to see intent. So he moves up to 10. West Indies is on 24 for 1. We are in over number 6. So that's a run rate of just under 4. As Mukesh Kumar over the wicket, ball to King down the leg side, and he turns it off his hip. Let's see what happened, if it comes off the tie pad or it was off the bat. There's no signal coming from the umpires yet. The producer have that span to the umpire, but it seems to be wrong. King moves up to 11. The score moves up to 25. It seemed to be leg by, although we never saw the signal, but King's score remains on 10. And the score have adjusted, have gone over to 25. So you take that to mean that King, it was a leg by. So that was poor production again. The producer did not span the camera to the umpire. So the 2 slips goes down as Mukesh Kumar over the wicket to bowl to Athanaze. He's in bowl to Athanaze, and that one Athanaze looking to force it through the offside. But he got the inner portion of the bat and it runs away to mid-on, and the score remains on 25 for 1. There's no run. Athanaze remains on 11. King is on 10. India winning the toss and asks West Indies to bat first. So the current run rate is 4.41. It just comes up on the screen there. We are in over number 6. Myers, the batsman, out. Caught by Rohit Sharma for 2. He's smiling. That's what he wants to do. He wants to out so that he can go and chat and lavish. That's what really Myers wants to do. as Mukesh Kumar over the wicket, ball to Athanaze, just outside the off stump. He tries to play a forcing shot, but he didn't time it properly and it rolls into the offside. The fielder from cover runs across to his left and field, and there's no run. Oh my God! I'm very disappointed with Myers. You cannot play that shot and gets out, and then you are in the dressing room smiling and laughing like that's where you want to be. Then if that's where he wants to be, he should not be in the squad any at all. Any at all. Any at all. He recognizes now that the camera is on him, so he stopped laughing. But he's still there talking, instead of at the crease batting. Kumar bowled to Athanaze, and Athanaze forced this. He tried a nigger there between backward point and cover, and they gone for one, they come back for two as the man circles the third man boundary and send the returns in, and Athanaze moves up to 13. That one was in the air a little to me. It appears that it was in the air a little, but he tread the nigger well there. And after 6 overs, West Indies been asked to take first strike, or 27 for 1, with Brandon King and Athanaze at the crease. Tangerine need to replace Myers. Victor Dani, your opinions are welcome, and there are times when we disagree and times when we don't, and there are times when we agree. On this occasion, though, I disagree with your suggestion. I think Myers should be replaced, but I do not think that 𝚋𝚛𝚒𝚗𝚗𝚑 is the ideal replacement. I don't think so. But you are entitled to your opinion, and that is what this forum is all about, giving all an opportunity to express themselves. You guys are so quick to condemn players. Did you notice how many times Gill failed before he found his way? Give the young players a chance and don't put them under too much pressure. Leroy Turner, please elaborate, because we do not condemn anyone. We talk what we saw. As Thakur over the wicket, ball to King, and King trying to flick that off his pad, taken on the pad, and it goes into the onside, and there is no run. So Leroy Taylor, we talk what we saw. That's what we do. We expressed ourselves. And it's unfair for you to say that we are too quick to condemn players, because on this forum, we praise players, and when players make mistakes, we also talk about it. I am not going to support anyone no matter what they do. I can't. There's no way I can do that. As Thakur bowled to King on his pad, and he whips this down to the man at mid-on. And Leroy Turner, sorry about that. Are you comfortable with the shot that Myers played to get out? Are you comfortable with that shot? I was certainly not. And I expressed my opinion that I was not comfortable with the shot. For two things, he leaves his crease too early, and the ball is swinging around. It's an early start. It's just after 10 in Barbados, as we watch Shakur bowl to Athanaze on his hip, and he whips this away down to the man at fine leg, and they are through for a single. He moves up to 14. King and 11 is back on strike, and the score is now 29 for 1. So King and 11 has come back into strike. The over being bowled by Thakur. Yeah, 330, 340. That would be a good total. That would be a competitive total. Sherwin is saying Ravban Powell, Dominic Drakes, Kyle Myers, and Yannick Carrier would not have been in my 11. And that is fair. That is fair, as we watch Thakur bowl to King down the leg side. And he swings it away, but he did not get it into the gap. It goes straight to the man on the fine leg boundary, and they're through for another single. So King has moved up to 12. Athanaze will come into strike. He's on 14. The West Indies are 30 for 1. So anywhere between 330 and 340 would be a good score, I expect. And Sherwin, I'm happy with that. Powell, Drakes, Myers, and Yannick Carrier will not be in your 11. I'm happy with you not wanting them in your 11. But now, as I said, the 11 that is playing in this match, they are the only 11 that can win this match. So let's support them. Thakur ball to Athanaze, and that's short down the leg side. He swings at it. He got the top edge of the bat. It beats the keeper and it goes into the fine leg boundary for 4. So Athanaze moves up to 18 and West Indies are now 34 for 1. Right over number 7. That was short down the leg side and Athanaze padded it. It got the top portion of the bat very close to the gloves, wide of the keeper, and goes into the fine leg boundary for 4. So West Indies have moved up now to 34 for 1. Athanaze is on 18 and he's looking very good. As Thakur again over the wicket to bowl to Athanaze. He reaches there now and bowl to Athanaze down the leg side again, wide signal by the umpire, and the score moves up to 35 for 1. Right over number 7, being bowled by Shardul Thakur. So far, this is his first over, and you have conceded 8 runs so far, and 8 runs so far off his first 5 deliveries. So Athanaze on 18, King is on 12, West Indies 35 for 1. As Thakur now turns at the top of his mark, he begins to move in. He passes the umpire just about now down the leg side to Athanaze, and he padded it again. This is a much better shot, a more controlled shot. He hit down on the ball and it runs away to the fine leg boundary for another 4. Athanaze moves up to 22. King is on 12. At the end of over number 7, West Indies are 39 for 1. That is a good run rate because 7-5 is 35. So that's about 5.8 runs per over or thereabout. So West Indies going good at this time. So after 7 overs, West Indies are 39 for 1. Athanaze is on 22, and with him King is on 12. Okay, Gerald Mead, how you doing? No player should continue to hold West Indies to ransom. That is so true, Gerald Mead. That is so true. Class shot from King. Badri says since 2019 we only score at 4.7 in the first 10. At least 8 runs too low in MU opinion, in my opinion, or in your opinion. And that's okay. So a shot from Mukesh Kumar and Kings looking to pull but signal wide by the umpire, and the score moves up now to 40 for 1. So 40 for 1 at the start of over number 8. Pooran should not be allowed to play in this series. Okay, Gerard Mead, I get your opinion, but I do not have an issue if he plays in the T20 series. Pooran has always represented West Indies in a Gerard. He has always, every time West Indies call him, he has always. As Mukesh Kumar in bowl to King, and King drives beautifully down the ground. 4 runs. What a shot by King. It was in the air, but it was to the right of mid-off, to the left of the bowler, and it raced into the boundary at long off for 4. It was off the up, and it goes into the boundary. So the score now moves up to 44 without loss. Good looking shot there by King. He drove it off the up, in the air, beat the man at mid-off. Rohit Sharma didn't have a chance, and it raced away into the boundary. King moves up to 16, and that is intent. I love when you bat with intent. Mukesh Kumar again bowls to King, and King defends. That one comes back into him sharply. He took the right hand off the bat, and there's no runs, and it goes out into the offside. So after 7.2 overs, West Indies are 44 for 1. King is on 16, and with him, Athanaze is on 22, who is looking very, very good. So Mukesh Kumar is in his 4th over. I've so far conceded none for 14. And you do not mind the batsman playing with intent like that. As I said, play with intent. If you nick off playing with intent, it's okay. Kumar over the wicket, bowl to King, and King just dabbed this one down to 3rd man, and they go through for a single. The score moves up now to 45 for 1. King is on 17. With him, Athanaze on 22. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. And I welcome you all here. I thank you for being here. And remember, our official partner, OneWinBet, the referral link, the affiliate link is in the video description. Please click on the link and register with OneWinBet today. So West Indies, after the disappointment of losing Myers very early, these two are steadying the ships so far, and this is now is a fairly good start by the West Indies, and long may it continue. We are nowhere comfortable, but it's a fairly good start as Kumar ball to Athanaze, round the wicket to Athanaze, and Athanaze, that one comes back into him, and the batsman just stabbed it. I cannot describe it in no other way. He just stabs it out to the man forward of point who runs in and field, and there is no run. So let's look at the field for Athanaze. There's a slip, and then there's maybe a first slip, and you'd say a fourth slip, and then the ring of three. There's four on the offside. So there's a backward point, there's a cover, there's an extra cover, and there's a mid-off. There's a mid-on, and there's a man on the fine leg boundary and a man on the backward square leg boundary. As we watch, Mukesh Kumar is going to go in round the wicket, ball to Athanaze, short outside the stumps, and he cuts. Is he caught at backward point? Brilliant catch. Brilliant catch. Short outside the stump. Athanaze looking to cut, and the field at backward point, that looked to be Jadeja. He flew high in the air, and he plucked it out of the air, and Athanaze gone. It was outside the stump. He cuts. The shot was on, but let's look at the intent. It was wide outside the stump. He cuts. Should he have gone harder at it? Oh, but it was a good catch by Jadeja. Intent was there. Unfortunate for Athanaze. And again, probably some would say it was too close to him, but there was great intent there from the young man. He's gone caught by Jadeja for 22 off the bowling of Mukesh Kumar, and West Indies have lost their second wicket and are now 45 for 2 in over number 8. And here comes the captain, and another big innings is now expected from the captain again today. So Athanaze, one outside the off stump, cuts at it. He didn't keep it down. He didn't hit it over the top. It was close to Jadeja, and Jadeja pulled off a stunning catch, a very stunning catch. So these guys, I do not like that shot. So England are 208 for 6. Bairstow was just bowled by Hazelwood for 4. Alec playing risky, but making runs. Yes. Fortune favors the brave. Play your shots, Athanaze. Yeah, I do not have an issue with the intent. I do not have an issue with the intent. If you have been very critical, you would say that probably that ball was just a little too close to him for the cut shot. And the fact that he didn't go high or he didn't keep it down, I think the shot was on. In my opinion, the shot was on. The only issues that I have, he didn't hit it high enough or he didn't hit it on the ground. You know, it was a good catch by Jadeja, but if it wasn't close to him, he could not have taken the catch. But so it is one of those dismissal that you have to give and take. It is one of those dismissal. As Mukesh Kumar bowled to open, that one jog back in loud appeal, not outside the umpire. That's going down the leg side and it's going over the top. If you are so confident, referee, it's not out. It's going down the leg side and it's going over the top. So I would not refer it, but come on, use up one of your review. Use it up. Rohit Sharma, use it up. Oh no, he was wise and he didn't use it up. At the end of over number 8, West Indies 45 for 2. We need 2 extremely fast-paced bowlers on this pitch. Yeah, Mr. Casanova, it looked fast to me. Godfrey Davis is saying that Chanderpaul is not a bad choice to calm one end and slow down the bowlers. As I said, Godfrey, and as I said to Dan Simit, it's okay. Your opinion is okay, but definitely Chanderpaul would not be my choice. And I think there, Mr. Casanova agree with me. As Taco bowls to King and he drives it down to mid-off and there is no run. So please slash a like on the video, please. Thank you, Sherwin. Thank you for that, Sherwin. Please slash a like on the video, please, and click on that subscribe button. What the replay is showing? That it was hitting? I was not looking there. What's the replay showing? It was showing that it was hitting? Wow. The original decision was not out. Hope will make 100. Okay, good. Marisa Wilson. As we watch King seconds as Kumar bowled to King and King just guide this ball to Jadeja at backward point and there is no run. 45 for 2. Victor Dani, here we go again. Come on, Victor Danny, you want to explain a little more on that comment? Cricket Forum, do you think Mayers must be dropped or moved down? Should he be dropped or moved down? Now, to be honest, Supernova, I would not have Mayers in my squad. As Thakur bowled to King and that one jagged back sharply to him. He's bowled. King is bowled between the gap, and West Indies are in trouble at 45 for 3. So that one jagged back sharply by Thakur and King gone, and West Indies have lost 2 wickets in very quick succession here. That one came back through the gate. King looking to force it through the offside, misses it, comes back, beat the inner edge, and West Indies have lost their 3rd wicket. And at this time, West Indies are 45 for 3, and we're in over number 8.3. West Indies in big, big trouble. So King gone, Athanaze gone in very quick succession, just as we were looking to re-establish the innings. Both batsmen gone, and West Indies are 45 for 3. Chander Singh. Tate-Narayan Chanderpaul should be the choice. Why Nicholas Pooran is not played? Nicholas Pooran have asked to be omitted from this series. Hopefully, he will come back for the T20 series. In all honesty, Nicholas Pooran is one of those cricketers who have always made himself available for West Indies white ball team. And if he asks to miss this ODI series to play in the Major League Cricket franchise T20 tournament, is only fair enough, because you have to balance earning with representing the West Indies. And no one can really criticize Pooran of not turning up. No one. He always turn up for the West Indies. And this is the very first time that he have been asked not to be selected. The coach need to put you in this 11. So Athanaze, Etimaya, and Hope will both have to score 100. So welcome to the crease. That would be good. In England, it's 222 for 7. Yes, Mr. Casanova, we are in real trouble. Casanova, that is why West Indies cricket is in a very bad shape. India play their best, and West Indies play a soft team. Are you listening what is happening? Godfrey Davis as Shakur Thakur in bowl to Hetmyer, and Hetmyer solid in defense, plays this ball down to mid-off, and there is no run. West Indies 45 for 3 after 8.4 overs. Both batsmen at the crease are on ducks. So we have lost both batsmen at the score 45. Athanaze and King both went for the score with the score on 45. We are in over number 9, being bowled by Shakur Thakur. 1 for 12 so far. This is his 2nd over. He moves it now over the wicket to bowl to Hetmyer. Short, and Hetmyer pulls. There's a loud appeal. Not out, said the umpire. Ishan Kishan is confident that he's out. He's saying that he heard something. Rohit Sharma is asking, let's see what they will do. Go for it, man. Go for it. Go away. Who you are teasing? You're not going for it. So just take him off the screen. Oh, he has gone for it. He has gone for it at the very last moment. At the very last moment, Rohit Sharma has gone for it. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. Let's see what will happen here. As West Indies, let's see what is happening here. Ishan Kishan is insisting that he heard something. I don't think there was anything doing there, but he's insisting. Brathwaite and Chanderpaul need to be on the team. Okay, Dan. Okay, Victor Danny. Okay. He pulls it short. It was miles away from the bat. It was miles away from the bat. What Ishan Kishan heard, no one's know. That was so far from the bat. It was so far from everything. What he heard, well done, India. So one of their reviews gone. Ishan Kishan. They're not even going to use. It was so far from the bat that they are not using Sneaker. Hetmyer is having a laugh. What Kishan heard, no one knows. What did he hear? Rohit Sharma egos got the better of him there. His ego got the better of him there. Gerard Mead, Dr. Brown, with due respect, I must disagree with you. He is already millions here, so he couldn't put West Indies first. Okay, and Jeremy, I do not have an issue with you disagreeing with me. As we watch Thakur over the board at my drive, and there's no run. It's good fun. It's good fun. You disagree with me. It's just a matter that we see things, and that's the life is. It human being. So it's okay. You think that he's already a million here and that he should come and play for the West Indies. I think that if he's taking one series away, I think that is okay too. So, you know, we just have different opinions, and I don't know. Maybe I am wrong, maybe you are right, maybe it's the other way around. But in my view, I do not really have an issue with he asking for these 3 matches. So no issue there. So I do not know what 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗 heard. So Supernova 22 is saying maybe it's 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗. Okay, maybe Supernova. Good one, very good one, lovely. As Thakur in ball to, Mukesh Kumar ball to open defense, and the score remains at 45 for 3. So that was a made wicket over by Thakur. He got the breakthrough, he got king. And in the previous over, Shakul Thakur got rid of Athanaze. So that ball came in, and this pitch is doing something. And it's early morning. It's offering something for the bowlers. And that's why Rohit Sharma won the toss and decided to put West Indies into bat first. So this pitch is doing something. As Thakur over the wicket, ball to open, allows that one to go through outside the half stump, and there is no run, and West Indies are stuck on 45 for 3. We are in over number 10, and we are in deep trouble here as West Indies stuck. So that was a good one, Supernova. Maybe he heard 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚒. Kishan wasted that. He really wasted that. I don't know what he heard. Changing live broadcast. Changing live broadcast. A good one there from Changing Live broadcast. You guys are very amusing. Thank you for making my morning. He bowls to Hope. That's Mukesh Kumar, and Hope drives through the cover. This is running out towards the cover boundary. They feel like giving chase, but it reached there just in time. This is touch and go. I think it reached. They have gone through for 3, or is it? Was that only 2 that they ran? Was that only 2 that they ran? If it was only 2 that they ran, that was poor running. But I think this ball just touched the boundary. Did it? That was touch and go. Did he pull it back? But if that ball didn't touch the boundary, yes, it touched the boundary. 4 runs. So 4 runs there. But if it did not touch the boundary, running only 2 would be very disappointing. So finally, West Indies have gone off the score 45, where they lost 2 wickets. Hope with his first boundary, driving fluently through the offside, and the ball just barely trickled into the boundary. He did not time it as well as he wanted to. Anyway, it's still 4 runs, and West Indies are now 49 for 3 in over number 10. As Mukesh Kumar in his 5th over, 1 for 19 so far, over the wicket, ball to Hope on his pad, and he clips this, beat the man at forward square leg, and it's running out towards the square leg boundary, and they gone 2 for 2 as he gave chase and picked up just about 10 meters, 10-15 meters inside the square leg boundary. That was Rohit Sharma. Yes, from you see how the person was struggling in there running, and the Hope now moves up to 6. West Indies 51 for 3, and we are 9.4 overs into the West Indies innings. Mukesh Kumar in his 5th over, 1 for 21 so far, 4.4 overs to be exact, as Hope seconds over his bat, and Mukesh Kumar begins to move in now, here flapping in the wind. He passes the umpire just about now and ball to Hope, and Hope got a sharp rising delivery. He took the right hand off, tuck it into the onside, and they go through for a single. Good running there by Hope and 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚑. He moves up to 7. 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚑 yet to get off the mark, is now back on strike, and West Indies are now 52 for 3 in over number 10. So while Athanaze was there, he played some very good strokes, but then he got out well, it's a 50 for me. It's a 50-50. I think the shot was on. Some would say that it was too close to him, but I think, in my opinion, I think the shot was on. Hope is on 7. 𝚒𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚒 is on naught. He has only faced one delivery so far. 𝚒𝚜𝚜𝚗𝚗𝚒 is going to come over the wicket to 𝚒𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚒. The current run rate is just above 5. That is, oh yes, it's on the screen, 5.29. So there's 2 slips for 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚒 as 𝚒𝚜𝚜𝚗𝚗 continues over the wicket. 1 for 22 so far. The final delivery of his fit over, slower delivery outside the half stump. 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚒 has beaten there. It was a slower one. Well bowled 𝚒𝚜𝚗𝚗𝚒. At the end of over number 10, West Indies 52 for 3. 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚒 is a naught. With him is the captain open 7. And India asking West Indies to take first strike after 10 overs are 53 for 3. So West Indies here in a spot of bother. We need a good partnership here. Yes, Jerome Smalls, we definitely need one. I agree with you. We definitely need one. Maybe it's Etibelli. He hurt. Boy, Mr. Casanova, you guys are firing. You guys are firing. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Supernova 22. Thank you for that. Not wasted. He wanted to introduce doubt in Eti mind. It was wasted. It was wasted, Sheldon. It was wasted. This pair got to bat long. I agree with you. I agree with you, Chanel. One or both needs a century. That is true. Bish is critical of King's running. Okay, well, if Bish is critical, there's nothing wrong to critique as long as the critique makes sense. So Thakur to continue. His third over, I'll be bowling to the West Indies captain open. That one beaten outside the half stump, held its line and went through to the keeper, and there is no run. Those short rising delivery is what Hope can't bat. 52 for 3 is 2 wickets too many. I agree with you. Winston King, good morning, cricket fans. Thank you for being here, Winston King. Good morning to you too. So we are watching over number 11 being bowled by Thakur. Hope is on strike. He's on 7. The West Indies captain as the sparsely populated Kensington Oval, and that one is on the pad. And Hope clipped it away. Forward of square, could you say dead end square, and they go through for a single. He moves up to 8. The score moves up to 53, and West Indies in the 11th over being asked to take first strike by India are 53 for 3 after 10.1 over. The batsmen out, Myers for 2, King for 18, and Athanaze for 22. I think that King got a good one. Maybe he should have been tighter as Thakur bowled to 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚒 and he defends down the onside of the pitch and the bowler field and there's no run. I think King got a good one that dragged back into him. Maybe he should have been a little more tighter there, but then that's the nature of the game. Athanaze, for me, I'm going to say it again, I think the shot was on. There are those who would say that it was probably a too close, but in my opinion, I think the shot was on. The thing is, he never did one or the other. He didn't hit it high enough or he didn't hit it down. And that's weird. But he will learn. He will learn from these experiences. Thakur bowled to 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚒, and 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚒 just wait on that delivery. Good shot that by 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚒. He just waited in it and played it from right under his eyes into the gap, and they go through for a single. So 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚒 is on 1. Hope is back on strike. He's on 8. West Indies 54 for 3. We are in over number 11. And that was very, very good shot by 𝚒𝚗𝚗𝚒. If you look at it, it seems to be another slower delivery from Thakur. And he just waited on it. And he picked the gap nicely there for a single. The single was never in doubt. And that was very good. West Indies 54 for 3 as Thakur bowled to Hope outside the half stump and he guides it to the man at backward point. Failed to pick the gap there. You can definitely see him trying to just open the face of the bat and try to pick the gap, but he was unable to do so on this occasion. But good attempt there from Hope also. So these two are looking very good. Long may it continue though. Hope is on 8. 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚒 is on 1, and as persons are saying in the chat, we need a long partnership for these two. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. please slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. And remember, our official partner as Thakur over the wicket, ball to Hope, short, and he cuts, can't beat, short cover, and there is no run. And the score remains on 54 for 3 at the end of over number 11. Hope is on 8. Hope is on 8. 𝚒𝚘𝚑𝚑 is on 1. West Indies 54 for 3. Winston, your boy is at the crease. I expect you to appear. Oh, 𝚒𝚘𝚑𝚑 is at the crease. Fast bowlers are feasting. Will be exciting to see Malik, Mayers, and Seals on this pitch. Wish O'Shane was playing. Well, Umran Malik is playing, and I think he's the fastest of the bowlers, and I think that he's going to come on now to replace Mukesh Kumar. So I expect Malik to come on now to replace Mukesh Kumar. So Mr. Casanova and Godfrey Davis is having a good old chat, which I hope. Hope is huge for runs. Mr. Casanova one is saying, they should have played O'Shane Thomas. What are they thinking? Mr. Casanova, I understand those things. I understand those opinions. But let us support the 11 that is there. I would have O'Shane Thomas in my 11. And Mr. Casanova, you know that what I'm thinking as I review your opinions. They would have seen that pitch, and I would have seen that some moisture in the pitch, and I would have seen that the match is starting 9:30. And India, having seen that pitch, have named 4 pace bowlers in their playing 11, including the fastest man on tour. So Mr. Casanova, O'Shane should have definitely played. But let us support that 11 that is on the field as 𝚒𝚘𝚑𝚑 took Jadeja off his hip, and they are through for a single, and the score moves up to 55 for 3. Hope is on 8, is back on strike now. 𝚒𝚘𝚑𝚑 is on 2. Jadeja in his first over. He's bowling to the West Indies captain, Shai Hope. Some call him Shy Hope. The run rate have dipped below 5. Jadeja into Hope. Hope off the back foot. Can't beat the man at short extra cover, and there is no run. Who is Kohli, and the score remains on 55 for 3. Jadeja in his first over, round the wicket, ball to Hope. Hope again cuts. He beats the inner ring, and it goes out to the man on the sweeper boundary, who runs in just about 10 meters field and sending the return to the keeper, Ishan Kishan. Hope moves up to 9. 𝚒𝚘𝚑𝚑 remains on 2, who's now on strike, and the score ticked over to 56 for 3. Jadeja round the wicket, ball to 𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑. Down the leg side, wide signal by the umpire. The score moves up to 57 for 3. And so Jadeja just bowling that one down the leg side there. There's a little turn there though. You could see a little turn. This pitch is gripping. Ball to 𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑, and 𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑 turns this, looking to turn this one off the leg. Misses. It was down the leg side again. Wide signal by the umpire, and they're through for a single also. So that's 2 more to the total. The score moves up to 59 for 3. Hope is back on strike. He's now on 9. So he's definitely getting some turn. Wow. That's good turn there from Jadeja. So this pitch is turning. Let's look as what a pitch this is turning out to be. It really offering a lot for the bowler. Jadeja round the wicket, ball to Hope, who stands up tall and strokes it. Beat the man at short extra cover. It runs down to the fielder on the long off boundary, and they're through for another single. And so the score moves up to 60 for 3. We're in over number 12, being bowled by Jadeja. 4 deliveries so far. You have conceded 4 runs so far. 𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑 is on 2. With him, the West Indies captain on 10. 60 for 3. The 12th over being bowled here by Jadeja. His first of the match. It was also a no ball. So it was a no ball. So 𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑, yes. So the score moves up to, should it be 60? It was also a no ball. It's a free hit. Who is on strike here? 𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑 is on strike. So it will be a free hit. 61 for 3. Yes, they get it right now. It is correct now. 61 for 3. You know that for a moment there, they were confusing me, because I do not know our cricket score moved from 60 to 59 and a no ball was bowled. So let's watch. As Jadeja bowled to 𝚒𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑, and he swings, but he didn't make contact. The ball took him on his body, and just ballooned in front of him, dead in front of him. And so the score remains on 61 for 3. Or should it be 60? So that one, he just misses it. It took him on the tie pad. If you look at that shot, look at his head turning, and that's why he missed that delivery. Jadeja again, ball to Hetmyer. This time his head was much stiller, and he works it off the pad, down to the band, and the backward square leg boundary, and they get a single. He moves up to 3. So if you look at that free hit, and you look at the slow-mo, you clearly saw why Hetmyer missed the shot, because his head turned. So he wasn't looking at the ball. He was trying to hit it too far. Jadeja, round the wicket, ball to open up, just clip this down backward of square, forward of square, should say, to the man on the square leg boundary, and they threw for a single. At the end of over number 12, West Indies been asked to take first strike by India, or 63 for 3. Hope is on 11, with him Hetmyer is on 3. No less than 300, Mauricio Wilson. They just have to take the time. They just, yeah, that is true. Philip Kane, welcome to the show. Is this the first time? Today going to be an exciting match. Just need runs on the board. I hope it is. I definitely hope it is. Myers is more useful and valuable than 𝚋𝚛𝚒𝚗𝚑 Paul. Bat and ball. Mr. Casanova won. So that debate continues. I do not have an issue with the debate continues as we express our different opinions. So here is the man, the 150 kilometers per hour man. Umran Malik is his name as he warms up. This is going to be very, very exciting. He's replacing Shardul Thakur. So let's watch. There's a slip. The ring of 3 as usual on the offside. That's a backward point, the cover on the mid-off. There's a mid-on, a man on the backward square leg boundary, a fine leg and a third man. As Hope circles over his back to face Umran Malik. Excitement as he runs in. Passes the umpire on the pad, and Hope just clipped this down to the man on the square leg boundary, and they threw for a single. What speed was that? I'm looking to see what speed was that first delivery, but I'm not seeing it. So the first delivery on the pad, and Hope just clipped it away down to the man on the square leg boundary, and the score moves up to 64 for 3. Please remember to slash a like on the video, and thank all of those who are tuning in, especially those who are just listening and are not really watching, those who are at work and are just listening, and because they are at work, they cannot watch, but they are just listening. Big up to you, and that's especially why I'm here. Malik round the wicket, ball to Hetmyer. Short, rising delivery outside the Aston. He guides it away down to Pandey and the third man boundary, and they're through for a single. West Indies moves up to 65 for 3. Hope is back on strike. Hetmyer's on move 1 to 4. So that was a short, rising delivery outside the Aston, and Hetmyer just riding it well and guiding it down to the third man, to the man on the third man boundary. Hope is on 12. He's back on strike. We're in over number 13, being bowled by Umran Malik, the express man, who's able to bowl above 150 kilometers. He runs in now, gathers momentum, passes the umpire, and bowl to Hope short, and Hope just pulled away, down in the gap between backward square leg and fine leg into the boundary for 4. Good looking shot there by Hope. The score moves up to 69 for 3. Right. Hope now moves up to 16. Hetmyer is on 4. We're at over number 13. So that was shot by Malik, and Hope just pull it away with great poise, great composure in the gap between the man on the square leg boundary and the man on the fine leg boundary for 4. Good shot there by Hope. And that was a good looking shot indeed. The score moves up to 69 for 3. Umran Malik now passes the umpire and bowl to Hope, and Hope again pull. This time got the top edge. Let's see what will happen here. Oh, it flew away. It flew away. It was beaten for pace there just now, but it's another 4. He was beaten for pace there, but it got the top edge, and it flew away down to the fine leg boundary for 4. So that was some pace there. Umran Malik going short again. Hope trying to play a similar shot, but this one was quicker, and it flew away down to the fine leg boundary for 4. So that was a lucky escape there for Hope, but in the end, It's 4 more to the total. It's 4 more to the total. He moves up to 20. And the score is 73 for 3. Hope is hell-bent and taking on Malik as he's over the wicket. Ball to him, beaten outside the arch stump. That one goes through. Let's see the speed on that one. So as soon as the fast bowler comes on, there's some excitement in the cricket. And this is one of the things that fast bowler brings to cricket. West Indies 73 for 3. When a fast bowler is bowling, the excitement just turn up, especially one who can bowl above 150 kilometers per hour. So we are in over number 13. Hope is on 20. 𝚋𝚜𝚒𝚘𝚗 is on 4. West Indies 73 for 3. The current run rate is just above 5 as Malik over the wicket ball to Hope, and that one comes back in and he just plays it out to the man at backward point. The end of over number 13. West Indies 73 for 3. Hope is on 20 and 𝚋𝚜𝚒𝚗𝚗𝚑 is on 4, and so that's the first over of real pace. Build a nice partnership and take advantage later. Good point there, 𝚎𝚘𝚜. Good point. 𝚎𝚘𝚜 have some very good point now. This young lady knows her cricket. Well done, 𝚎𝚘𝚜. Ian Nichols, welcome to the show. Win 1 match out of the series. Ian Nichols, yeah. Oh, so all the talk of 10 love disappeared after the draw in Trinidad. The drawn second test match in Trinidad. There was a lot of talk that India is going to win this series. They're going to sweep us 10-0. This one must go. This one must go. Okay, you were talking about the no ball. Okay. Sammy said that he would get rid of the old habits, and yet Powell is still in the game. Okay, Winston King. I hope West Indies bat out the entire 50 overs. Very good point here, Winston King. We have not been doing that. Marisa Wilson. Runs is coming. Good. Wild and pacey. Yes, but he brings some excitement to the... Winston King is saying that stop your nonsense about Myers. Better than Tage. What has he done lately? He is a cow. So Winston King and Mr. Casanova are with it there. As 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚗 works this one through the onside, down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary, and he goes through for another single, and the score moves up to 74 for 3. 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚗 is on 5. So Mr. Casanova and Winston King are at it there. We need Pooran to up the run rate. Fly him in immediately. Sheldon. Okay, Sheldon. Well done. Dave Mohammed, good to see you here. Good. Your opinions are always welcome here, Dave Mohammed. That's another no ball from Jadeja. So the score now will move up to 70. The score should move up to 75. We were 73 for 3. It's a no ball and we got a single. Yes, it's now correct. So let's see what Hope will do with this free hit. This is the one that should go now. It should go. We hope that he doesn't take his... That's the vice captain job. You guys, you're really, really nice, you know. You're really, really nice. So let's watch this free hit. 75 for 3. They are able to make changes in the field because, and again, Jadeja just slowing up that one. Hope pulls it, try to hit it away, down to long off. He didn't time it as he expected. Pandey ran across to his right field, and they got 2. So again, Jadeja seemed to find the right delivery from the free hit. It was short outside the off stump, but Hope trying to hit it high over long off, didn't time it as was expected. One hand came off the bat. Jadeja again, ball to Hope, and Hope. Good. This is very good. Was that a little slow there from 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚗? But that was a very good single though. Very good batting there from Hope. He just slackened the wrist, allowed the balls to come to him, and just played it to the man in the gap. And 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚗 was just a little slow. It would have been tight if it was a free hit. And he didn't slide the bat. He didn't slide the bat at all. So that was not good running there from 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚗. Come on, 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚗. As Jadeja around the wicket, ball to 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚗, who turns it into the onside, and there is no run. That was not the right way to run though. Would have loved to see Winston King, would have loved to see 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚗 running a little faster and sliding the bat. Jadeja around the wicket to 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚗, and he padded it down the leg side. It will run very close to the boundary. They're gone for 1. They're back for 2, but it's into the boundary now. 4 more runs. Good shot there by 𝚒𝚑𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗 Another good shot there, and the score moves up to 82 for 3. So that was down the leg side, and 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚑 just padded it, hitting on top of the ball. That was a really good shot by 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚑, and it goes into the boundary, down at fine leg. Not trying to overhit the ball, just hitting down on top of it and using the pace. And it runs away down to the fine leg boundary for 4. 𝚎𝚎𝚘 now going to switch to over the wicket to bowl to 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚑, who is on 9, 82 for 3. Over the wicket, bowl to 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚑 short, turning into him. And the batsman just stroke it to the right of the short mid wicket, down to Pandey on the long on boundary, and they threw for another single. 83 for 3. We are in over number 14. 𝚎𝚎𝚘 in his second over, none for 19 so far. So he has been very expensive. Hope is on 23. Is that right? None for 19. 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚑 is on 10. Hope face 𝚎𝚎𝚘 and Hope drives, but cannot beat Kohli at forward at short. He drives, he cannot beat Kohli at short extra cover, but again the ball tricked away from Kohli, who failed to pick it up and runs down to mid-off, and they're through for a single, and the score moves up to 84 for 3 at the end of over number 14. Hope is on 24, 𝚑𝚑𝚘𝚑 is on 10, and West Indies been asked to take first strike after 14 overs, are 84 for 3. And so, as I look at more at your comment, every ball is an event at this pace, which there was a speed gun. Yes, indeed. There's no speed gun at the match. I hope there should be a speed gun at the match. Winston King can tage both. Also, so the debate between Winston King and Mr. Casanova and Dani continues, and that is very good. Eddie have to make some runs for West Indies colors overdue. Philip Kane, yes, he needs to make some runs. Okay, so wow, I love it. And those of you in the chat who enjoying the debate between these guys. Second no ball for 𝚎𝚎𝚘𝚑, criminal as a spinner. Yes. Petrus Challenger, how are you? Welcome. Where is John? Where is John Sir Charles? Good question. He asked a question. So well done, Petrus. Well done, Charlie Man. That name, do I get it right? So he asks this question, and the debate is raging between Winston King and Mr. Casanova. So who is more valuable? If Tage is just a batsman, Winston King, you are using feelings and no. Well. These two are at it. Yeah, yes, he was Winston King. Do you appreciate that run that Eddie took a while ago? Do you appreciate it? Do you think that he should run faster? This play is very important for us to get a big score. Agree with you, Charlene Lane. She knows our cricket, you know. She knows our cricket. Things are not looking bad. Sheldon, I don't want to talk too early. We will get a big score. Marisa Wilson is convinced that we will get a big score. It was really been nice here with you this morning. I'm going to come back for the final hour or so of the day's play. So the first drinks break, so West Indies have gone to drinks break on the first morning of the first ODI. Please slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. And remember, our partner, One Win Bet. Their links are in the video description. Register with them today and make some bet on the match. Thank you all for being here. It was great fun and great company. And I promise you, all things being well, I'll be back for the final hour or so of the match. Take care and continue watching. Have a great day now, and may West Indies pose